Yes, good day everyone. My name is Stephen Bidemioni, and I'm welcoming you to another edition of A Walk with Oni. And today I'll be talking about the word addiction. The word addiction. What is addiction? Addiction is the fact, or better say, a condition of being addicted to a particular substance or activity. Let me break it down. We can say if you can't do with something, that means you are simply addicted to that particular something. There are different types of addiction. You can be addicted to eating pounded yam, that is food addiction. You can be addicted to drinking beer, that is beer addiction. You can be addicted to drinking spirit. That is still, should we call it spirit addiction? There are different types of addiction, but tonight I'll be limiting it to two types of addiction that is actually paramount amongst the youth, most especially Nigerian youth. So I'll be talking about betting addiction and I'll be talking about betting addiction. I'll also be talking about drug addiction. So uh, I think like some years ago, like 3 years ago, during the lockdown period, myself and some friends were actually talking about the issue of drug addiction. And I made a prediction that come 2024 stroke 2025 and 20 across 2024, 2025, 2026, I said something that there will be a high increase in the number of mad people that will be walking the street due to the abuse or due to our youth being addicted to drugs. We can starting from the so-called social media influencers, uh, the so-called musicians, the so-called actors and actresses in our industries. They have directly or indirectly influenced most of the Nigerian youth into taking drugs, into being addicted to drugs. You can see them posting videos, you can see it on their social media, you can see them sipping something in their balloon. I think that thing is called laughing gas or so. There is another one called Colorado. There is another one called Cana. Different types of drugs. So we are talking, I was like, come 2024, 2025, 2026, that the number of mad men will actually increase. And it is already happening. Check your next street, check your next neighbor, check the next house, you will see. So if care is not taken, come 2026, uh, I don't even think the government will be able to handle it. So drug addiction is actually killing our youth gradually. And another one that is even more pronounced is betting addiction. And I think what actually contributed most to youth thinking they can get quick money from betting is the issue of the unemployment rate that has piloted the Nigerian government. The government of the day and their predecessors have not been able to do anything about the unemployment rate in the country. The number of graduates keep increasing every day, and there is no job to actually cater for them. So youth, it's not even limited, it's not even male specific. Before it was male specific, but now it cuts across the two genders, that is male and female. You can be surprised if you open your cousin's phone, you definitely see Sporty Bet there. You definitely see Bet Niger there. So gambling, sports betting is killing our youth. And if care is not taken, it will be too late to cry when the head is off. So something drastic must be done by our government. And the number one on the list is creating employment opportunities for Nigerian youth. Before you know it, what we are talking about, the issue of drug addiction and betting addiction, is actually pushing our youth to depression. Imagine there was an instance of a sales boy. An amount was deposited into his account. I saw it on Twitter one day while I was reading, I think some like 3 months ago. I was scrolling through my Twitter and I came across the story. So the boy, an amount, a customer bought some goods from the boss, and I don't even know how the boss came about giving the sales boy's account number to the customer. So the customer deposited 10 million naira into the sales boy's account. Immediately after receiving the alert, the sales boy went to open his sporty betting account, and I think there was a football match between either TNS and one other team like that. So between 1 to 35 minutes, TNS scored 2 goals. So the guy was actually thinking that after leading 2 goals, that TNS is going to win the game, definitely. So Sportybet actually gave TNS to win the rest of the match, I think like 1.08 odds. So the boy put the whole of 10 million naira. The boy put it on TNS to win. So he's going to win with that 10 million naira. The boy is going to win, I think, like 10.8 million, like 800,000 naira profit. But unfortunately, TNS later played 2-2, and the ticket actually cut. So the boy was crying on Twitter that people should contribute money for him, that he's already depressed and is about to embrace suicide. So that actually shows you the extent that sporting betting addiction can actually lead you. It can lead to depression, and finally it can lead to suicidal thoughts. When you are depressed and there's nobody to actually advise you, there's nobody you can actually talk to, definitely suicidal thoughts will actually come in, and if care is not taken, such a person might actually commit suicide. So I think the government needs, they have a lot to do regarding these two addictions. Drug addiction, there should be regulatory bodies. I think the NDLA is not even doing enough. the NDLA is not doing enough. You see someone that is mentally unstable still visiting these outlets to buy Colorado. Colorado has even eaten deep into the Nigerian youth. Now they cannot for you to become a big boy now, you you must be able to take one or two puff of Colorado. So go to the hospital, you see youth between the age bracket of 18 to 23, 24. You can see them in the hospitals being tired down due to the effect of drug abuse, due to the effect of Colorado. So something drastic must be done as regarding this. So conclusively, I want to advise everybody that is watching me, or everybody that is actually battling one thing or the other regarding the two addictions that I just mentioned, that you can actually talk to a therapist. You can talk to a friend about it. You can seek spiritual help about it. Because some people believe it's even spiritual. Imagine depositing 10 million naira into your account and you think the next place where you can make quick money is using the whole 10 million naira to play sports betting. It is crazy. It is crazy. So if you are facing one thing or the other, most especially if it is betting addiction, it is not too late to stop. And if you have actually lost a lot of money to it, suicide is not an option. As my friend will say, Hansen will say, if you must choose sides, not with suicide. Suicide is not the solution. Suicide is not what? It's not the solution. So that will be all for today. I'm still your boy. I'm still your person, Stephen Bidemioni. See you next week on A Walk with Stephen Bidemioni. Good day.